Welcome to today's presentation and welcome back to our channel. Sylvia here, and I am doing this video for G-Meta1 community and of course for everyone who is interested in the Metaverse. Today we are going to talk about Metaverse technology. The Metaverse has been a buzzword in the technology industry for some time now and is widely considered the next big thing in virtual reality and online gaming. Today, we'll take a closer look at the Metaverse and explore the different layers that make up this exciting and rapidly evolving space. By the end of this presentation, you will better understand the Metaverse and the opportunities it presents for businesses, entrepreneurs, and creators. So, let's get started. The Metaverse is a virtual world that is made up of different layers. Each of those layers have a specific purpose. Those layers can be thought as a building blocks that come together to create a completely virtual environment. And each of those layers had its own important function in the Metaverse. One of the most fundamental layers of the Metaverse is infrastructure layer. This layer provides the underlying technology and framework that enables the Metaverse to exist. It includes things like servers, networks, and protocols that allow users to connect to the virtual world and interact with each other. Another important layer is the content layer. This layer includes all the virtual objects, environments, and experiences that users can encounter within the Metaverse. This could range from 3D models of buildings and landscapes to avatars and virtual items that users can purchase and use. In addition, there is a social layer that facilitates interaction between users. This layer includes features like chat systems, virtual communities, and multiplayer games that allow people to connect and interact in a virtual settings. Finally, there is economic layer that deals with virtual economy within the Metaverse. This layer includes things like virtual currency and marketplaces where users can buy and sell virtual goods and services. Together, those layers form the foundation of the Metaverse, providing a seamless and immersive virtual environments for users to explore and interact with. The infrastructure layer of the Metaverse is the backbone of the entire virtual world. It includes the hardware, software, and network infrastructure necessary to create a seamless and reliable virtual experience for users. Some examples of the infrastructure layer include servers. The servers are the computers that host the virtual environment and handle all the computing tasks necessary for the Metaverse to function. Those servers are responsible for managing user data, storing virtual assets, and ensuring that the virtual world remains stable and responsive. Network infrastructure. The network infrastructure of the Metaverse includes internet connectivity, routers, and switches that allow users to connect to the virtual world. The speed and reliability of network infrastructure are critical to ensure that users can have a seamless and immersive experience. Protocols. The protocols are the rules and standards that govern how data is transmitted and processed within the Metaverse. Some examples of the protocols used in the Metaverse include Interplanetary File System, IPFS, the Centralized Identity Foundation, DIF, Rendering engines. The rendering engines are the software that generates the graphics and animations within the virtual world. Those engines use complex algorithms to create realistic 3D environments and objects that users can interact with. Security. Security is a critical aspect of the infrastructure layer of the metaverse. It includes measures like encryption, firewalls, and authentication protocols to ensure that user data is secure and protected from hackers and other malicious actors. The infrastructure layer is the foundation of the metaverse and ensures that the virtual world can function reliably and seamlessly. Without a robust infrastructure layer, the metaverse would not be able to exist in the form that we envision today. Companies that are building the infrastructure layer are NVIDIA, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Google Cloud, and Unity, and of course some others. The content layer of the metaverse is responsible for providing the virtual objects, environments, and experiences that users can encourage within the virtual world. This layer includes a wide range of digital assets such as 3D models, textures, animations, and sound effects. Here are some examples of the types of content that can be found within the metaverse. So let's start with virtual environments. Those are 3D virtual environments that users can explore and interact within the metaverse. They can range from virtual representation of real-world locations such as cities or landmarks to entirely fictional environments. Avatars. Avatars are digital representation of users within the metaverse. They allow users to personalize their virtual identities and interact with other users within the virtual world. If you are interested to know a little bit more about the avatars, we have a video from last week that I showed how to create your avatar in Decentraland. Okay, so virtual items. Virtual items are digital objects that users can acquire and use within the metaverse. Those can include virtual clothing, accessories, weapons, and tools, known as NFTs. Games. Many metaverse applications include multiplayer games that allow users to compete or cooperate with each other in the virtual environments. Those can range from simple puzzle games to complex role-playing games. Another are social experiences. The metaverse also includes a range of social experiences that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual communities. Those can include chat rooms, virtual meetups, and other social activities. The content layer of the metaverse is critical to provide users with a rich and engaging virtual experience. It enables users to explore and interact with the wide range of digital assets, from virtual worlds to avatars and virtual items. As the metaverse continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more diverse and innovative content being developed for users to enjoy. Companies and organizations that are involved in this layer are Roblox, Decentraland, Epic Games, Unity Technologies, Facebook Horizon, Workrooms, and many more. Okay, so another layer of the metaverse is the social layer. The social layer of the metaverse is all about enabling social interactions between users within the virtual world. It includes a range of features and functionalities that allow users to communicate, connect, and interact with each other in meaningful ways. Here are some examples of the types of social interaction that can be found within the metaverse. So, chatting and messaging. Many metaverse applications include chat rooms and messaging systems that allow users to communicate with each other in real time. Those can be used for both casual and formal communication, such as discussing a virtual event or collaborating on a project. And if you're following GMeta1 for some time now, you know that if we go, for example, to Voxels, they have the chatting system and we can talk over there, and even a voice chat we can have there. Okay, so another part of social layer is the virtual meetups and events. The metaverse also includes a range of virtual events and meetups that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual communities. Those can include music concerts, gaming tournaments, and virtual conferences. And this is also what you could experience with GMeta1, as we were joining with you the concerts that that were hosted in the Central Land. We had our own event hosted in Voxels in our GMeta1 arena that you could actually enjoy the whole metaverse environment. So another part are virtual economies. Many metaverse applications include virtual economies that allow users to buy and sell virtual goods and services. Those can include virtual currency, virtual real estate, and virtual items like clothing or furniture. And this is also what we were doing here in GMeta1, that we were showing you how to create your your wearables in the Voxels, for example, and we have also one like a masterclass about it. So if you would like to know how to do that, you can just go back to a few videos back and you will find out. Okay, another is the social networks. Some metaverse applications include social networks that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual relationships. Those can be used for both personal and professional purposes, such as finding new friends or networking with other professionals. Virtual reality experiences. The metaverse also includes a range of virtual reality experiences that allow users to immerse themselves in a virtual world and interact with others in real time. Those can include virtual meetings, gaming experiences, and other types of immersive experiences. And this can be one of example of that is when I don't know if you guys remember when we joined the Paris Hilton in the sandbox, and that was a super exciting experience and the game, and you could actually win something. I cannot remember what was it right now, but yeah, it was really fun. The social layer of the metaverse is critical to enabling social interaction between users within the virtual world. It allows users to connect, communicate, and collaborate in ways that were not previously possible. As the metaverse continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more interactions. Okay, so another layer of the metaverse is the economic layer. The economic layer of the metaverse refers to the systems and structures that enable economic transactions and exchanges within the virtual world. It includes everything from virtual currencies and marketplaces to systems for monetizing content and services. Here are some examples of the types of economic activities that can be found within the metaverse. So the first one are virtual currencies. Many metaverse platforms have their own virtual currencies that can be used to buy and sell virtual goods and services. So examples can be like Robux on Roblox, Mana on the Central Land, V-Bucks on Fortnite, and there is a Sand on the Sandbox, and other virtual currencies for the metaverses as we can find. Virtual marketplaces. The metaverse also includes virtual marketplaces that allow users to buy and sell virtual goods and services using virtual currencies. Those can include everything from virtual real estate and clothing to digital art and music. And for example, the virtual marketplace, so we know that the Decentraland or the Sandbox, they have their own marketplace, but also we can find the OpenSea, for example, that you can actually purchase the virtual goods and services there from different platforms. Advertising and sponsoring. The metaverse also provides opportunities for advertising and sponsoring. Brands can sponsor virtual events or place ads within virtual spaces to reach a highly engaged audience. So I know, guys, you remember probably when we went like to Decentraland and we've seen those big massive spaces for advertisement, or even in voxels, in our own arena, voxels, Gmeta One arena, that we have sponsored booths and people could purchase those places when we were having an event and in other occasions. Okay, so in-app purchases. Many metaverse applications also offer in-app purchases that allow users to buy additional features or content within the application. Examples include additional game levels or virtual items like clothing or accessories. Virtual real estate. The metaverse includes virtual real estate that can be bought and sold using virtual currencies. This can include everything from virtual land and buildings to virtual storefronts and ventures. This can actually include renting. So if somebody have a building in the metaverse, could rent it out, or maybe like we are doing in Gmeta One, we have the apartments in voxels and we're renting each apartment for people to showcase their NFTs or the services, whatever they wish. Okay, so overall, the economic layer of the metaverse provides a range of opportunities for economic transactions and exchanges within the virtual world. As the metaverse continues to grow and evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative and exciting economies activities being developed for the users to participate in. To conclude this presentation, it is important to highlight that the metaverse is a fascinating and dynamic space that is constantly evolving. As we have seen, it is made up of different layers that serve specific purposes, including infrastructure, content, social, and economic layers. Companies around the world are actively working to build and develop those layers, and we can expect to see continued growth and innovation in the metaverse in the coming years. As the metaverse continues to expand, it will present a range of exciting opportunities for businesses, entrepreneurs, and creators. However, it is also important to keep in mind that the metaverse also presents its own set of unique challenges and risks, including issues around privacy, security, and digital rights. Therefore, it is important for all stakeholders to work together to build a safe, inclusive, and sustainable metaverse that benefits everyone. In summary, the metaverse is a new and exciting frontier in the world of technology, and it will be fascinating to see how it develops and evolves in the coming years. So, with that, I thank you for joining me in this presentation, and I hope that you have gained a better understanding of the different layers of the metaverse and the opportunities that it presents. Please remember to subscribe to Gmeta One channel, follow us on Twitter and other social medias, and let's see each other in the metaverse. Thank you very much. And back to you, Andy.